Wilderflight is a very unique grenade launcher that fires 2 rounds at the same time. This one is a reward from the Dungeon Spire of the Watcher. It's going to be great for void builds. Well, today I'm going to check out the weapon in a little bit more detail, look at the stats and the perks and the god rolls to chase for PVE and PVP, plus also have a look at how to get Wilderflight in Destiny 2. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And roughly 98% of viewers who watch this week in video games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Before we get into the guide, let me know in the comments what you think of this grenade launcher, let me know your top rolls, and also let me know what you think of the dungeon, the Spire of the Watcher. Well, without further delay, let's get into how to get Wilderflight in Destiny 2. Well, to get this one, you have to run through the dungeon, the Spire of the Watcher, and beat the final boss. That's Persis' Primordial Ruin. So the boss does normally drop a couple of engrams, so hopefully one of them will be the Wilderflight grenade launcher. This is the only place you can get it in the game at the minute. That is the final boss of the dungeon, the Spire of the Watcher. But good news, you can run the dungeon over and over again, and you'll still get that loot. Well, next up, let's have a look at Wilderflight in a little bit more detail. So this one is a legendary energy grenade launcher with a double fire, meaning hard-hitting twin fire rounds. Looking at the stats, you've got a blast radius of 60, 93 for velocity, 20 for stability, 43 for handling, 32 for reload speed, 4 for airborne effectiveness, 100 rounds per minute grenade launcher with 1 in the magazine. Well, Wilderflight is a breech-loaded grenade launcher, but it does have that X factor, given it fires 2 rounds at the same time. This one is an energy weapon firing void damage. If you can get one with Repulsor Brace, that is really going to work well with void builds this season, given you get that overshield on final blows. Well, the new Tex Mechanica weapons come with the Origin trait Tex Balance stock. This is where damaging targets while firing from the hip increases handling, reload speed, and movement speed while aiming down sights. Well, next up we got the Wilderflight God Roll guide. So for PVE, Confined Launch, High Velocity Rounds, Repulsor, Brace, and Frenzy would be a really good roll. So with Confined Launch, greatly increases stability, increases the blast radius, and decreases the projectile speed. You got High Velocity Rounds, so increases projectile speed and increases reload speed. Repulsor Brace, defeating a void debuff target grants an overshield. And Frenzy, so being in combat for an extended period of time, increases damage, handling, and reload for the weapon until you are out of combat. For PvP, Confined Launch, High Velocity Rounds, Auto-Loading Holster and Vorpal Weapon would be really good. We've already covered Confined Launch and High Velocity Rounds. For Auto-Loading Holster, the holstered weapon is automatically reloaded after a short period of time. Then we got Vorpal Weapon, so strong against Guardians with their super active. Well, this one is a really unique weapon and really good fun. Definitely recommend going to get it, but let me know in the comments what you think of Wilderflight, and let me know your favourite role. Well, that is it for this guide for how to get the Wilderflight in Destiny 2, and as always, thank you so much for watching or listening. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the videos on the channel. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.